Hello, hello, hello. What is up? Hi, it's me, back at it again with some crazy experiment that may or may not go over. Hello, Spaghetti. How are you today? She's down here. I could probably get her to come up for a second. A little bit of content farming. Come here. Come on. There you go. Hi. Look, what's that? Yeah. Good girl. It's interesting. This is something I've been wanting to do for a little while now. And I figured today we got thunderstorms going on outside. We got big sad energy today. It's gloomy. It's dark. It's thunder. So I figured what better day than to try something new, to try a little experiment. I've decided to take a shot at reviewing albums and music and artists. What authority do I have in the music space? What influence do I have? What experience do I have that grants me a valid opinion on any of this, on these subjects, on music, on anything of that matter? And the answer is none. I have none experience, none. I just have my opinions. That's it. All I have is my opinions. I do have a guitar and a mandolin up on my wall that I do play sometimes, if that counts as something, if it gives me points towards anything. I have made music before. I do have an entire music setup kind of getting started in the corner of my office. While I am sort of learning more about music, I've always loved music. Obviously, everybody loves music. Who doesn't love music? I figured while I'm teaching myself how to play music, how to produce and write, why not take a look at some of my favorite albums, some of just the best albums, and anything in between, to not only help me learn, but just to share music with people and to have people share music with me. Now, let's get started. Whoa. And here we are in the music zone. This is the music zone. And today, we're going to start by listening to Turnover, Peripheral Vision. Like I was just saying, this album rules. It is a shorter album at 11 songs. A couple of these songs are sub 2 minutes. I think every single song on here is a banger. What we're going to do is we are going to just play this. We're going to go through the entire album. I have the lyrics pulled up. We'll do some lyrical analysis. I am curious if I have a runtime. Yes, okay, so this is a 40-minute album. So this one is easy to listen to. It's easy to digest. If you got to commute to work, you're sitting in traffic, this is just a good traffic album. Without further ado, we are going to listen to one of my favorite albums, Peripheral Vision by Turnover. Let's get it. I love this atmospheric opening. Guitar comes in.
I found the picture that we took when we brought in the new year. It's hard to see, but I remember.
And those drums come in. The production on this is just so wild. It just all sounds so loud. It sounds so big. Like you're just in. You're listening to them play it. Like you're there. You immediately get the vibe of what this album is going to be from this song. This is a perfect starting track. You got the rolling drums. going. He just keeps going. And it's just still going. Let me just go into this outro. This is a great opening track. Into the next song. No direct transition into the next song. Just goes. That song is that was Cutting My Fingers Off. First track of Peripheral Vision. And what a good way to start it off. It really does capture the vibe of the album. It's that, okay, you know what you're getting into with this. The way that they like produce his vocals is really good. And for this being their first album that sounds like this, because previously, before this, it was just like pop punk. It was just classic pop punk type stuff. So then immediately going from like a pop punk album to this and basically having like a perfect formula for what they're gonna do for the next 10 years is just crazy. Let's roll right into song 2, track 2, New Scream. Can I stay at home? I don't wanna go.
I don't wanna wake up till the sun is hanging low. Stay up through the night, sleep away the light.
Just another dream I had that's better than my life.
Every day I'm
Craving that new scream, lusting for more than just old dreams.
I've been dying to feel alive, and I've been wasting all my time chasing the high. And I've been waiting still, craving more than just
That's a weird line.
how it was. I've been collecting dust.
This is, and I've been waiting still. And so it sounds like he's saying 3 words there, but he's just saying craving. He draws out craving. Craving. Oof. 4-minute song doesn't sound long at all. It doesn't feel long. That one, it really doesn't feel like 4 minutes. And this one kind of, in contrast to the first song in the album, to this one, lyrically, kind of an upgrade. I mean, it goes, the first song doesn't say a whole lot. And then we go into adolescent dreams gave to adult screams, paranoid that I won't have all the things they say I need. I mean, come on. Just like, what a universal feeling that you grow up, you're told you can have the world. You say you gotta go to school, you gotta get a good job, you gotta provide for your family, you gotta whatever, be safe, have healthcare, all of those things. It's like, yeah, it's the constant paranoia, constant anxiety that I'm not gonna have all of that. I mean, there's so many things that people say you need. There's so many things that are a requirement of like a happy life. And there is a paranoia that you won't get all of those things. I hate the thought that I'm alone, but I hope that you're not. Man, that's soul crushing. That's so sad. So sad, in fact, we have to go to the next song. Track 3, Humming. Every song starts with a pretty guitar, and it's every time it's different, just like a new emotion.
Carelessly you pass the hours, humming songs you heard when you were young.
That's so pretty. This guy's so in love. Just all you have to do is laugh, and it'll make me fall in love all over. I don't think I'll make it out alive. Can't do the full 360, sadly. And then just let's go out on that. And then immediately into the next song. That Humming might be one of my favorite songs on this album. It's the music is so pretty, and the lyrics are just about how in love this dude is. It's just like, this is such a good, kind of low-key love song. Let me know your secret. Tell me how you color all the empty space. Drawing outside the lines, your world's a vibrant illustration you create. Just like, this person, this guy is so in love with, just like, can make anything. It could just make the world a better place. Like, isn't following the rules, drawing outside the lines, but the world is still a vibrant illustration created by them. Carelessly you pass the hours humming songs you heard when you were young. Elated with your lack of interest, what a wonderful and different song. Show me why you're always smiling, laugh again, and make me fall in love. That is so good. I love that so much. That song, I can't talk about it enough. That is just quality stuff right there. But gotta get up to track 4, Hello Euphoria.
Thinner at the waistline. I feel thinner at the waistline. I'm getting old in the face every day. There's another new line. New line.
That breaks.
I'm just so far. I feel so far away. I'm just so far. I feel so far away. I wish I was more afraid. I made all the same mistakes they told me I'd make it. Now it's different every day. They make me, they break me. I'm just so far.
And then we have this with the full band. We have the stripped the first time, and then we come back to it so full.
I feel so far away. I'm just so far. I feel so far away.
That one is very good. They're all very good. I mean, every song I could say that song is very good, but that one, that just hits. It hits. They all hit. It's just so good. I do really like the lyric, I wish I was more afraid. I made all the mistakes that they told me I would make. That is kind of crushing. I know I had people around me who would make mistakes, who made pretty big mistakes, and it was tough being looked at like, don't do those things, like, or, you know, having that expectation that, okay, you need to be better now. Or some people just saying like, oh, I guess it must just be the way that they're all gonna be, or like, it's like the boys will be boys type thing. Like, you can't expect a boy to behave himself. He's gonna make a mistake. And it's like, that is really tough. That's a bummer. It really sucks to be to have like prophecy, like self-fulfilling prophecy of, yep, you're gonna mess up in this way, and there's not really any avoiding it. And now it's different every day, and they make me and they break me. That's just tough. What's not tough is dizzy on the come down. Maybe it is tough. If you're taking it literally, if you are dizzy on your come down, maybe to hit the sauce a little too hard. I apologize. I'm sorry. You gotta have that Pedialyte. You gotta hydrate. But all right, we're gonna get right into it. Just got this loud pick guitar again to start us off. That's just real. That's just true.
Would you come here and spin with me? I've been dying to get you dizzy. Find a way up into your head so I can make you feel like new again. Would you come here and spin with me? I've been dying to get you dizzy. Find a way up into your head so I can make you feel like new again.
Ooh. Yeah, that one is just another really pretty one. Now collapse, take delight in the fall. Catch your breath, I know you feel the ring from it all. So try and collect yourself now. It's just a euphoric come down. For the chorus there, if you didn't catch the lyrics, would you come here and spin with me? I've been dying to get you dizzy, find a way up into your head so I can make you feel like new again. Now we're going into the back half of the album. We are halfway through with Diazepam.
I know you're probably sick of always sorting me out. It's like you've always got the taste of orange nails in my mouth. I know you're probably exhausted because I have
Do you have a radio station call sign? This is Karma FM 69.9 here, signing on 69.420.
I know you always feel you're by yourself in the house. This is the only night this week I haven't slept on the couch. I hope you know it breaks my heart that I'm the reason for you sleeping alone. Cause it was always a dream just to know you. Sometimes I find I can hardly speak your name. I know one day I'll come home and we'll find you. It's just a matter of time till you break from the strain.
Oh, what's crazy about this song, especially being halfway through the album, is that from Humming, Hello Euphoria, and Dizzy on the Come Down, all three of those songs are love songs. And now this song is still sort of a love song, but it's specifically about how he can't be with this person. That your dad doesn't like me because we don't share the same interest. I don't care about sports. I'm not like a business type guy, whatever. Your mom doesn't like me because I'm not religious. As here, I took an upper before your sister's wedding just to help me pretend. You know, a little medication. He took a little medication, a little something to help him get through the sister's wedding, which, you know, maybe he's thinking, I won't be able to marry this. I won't be able to marry my girl because parents don't approve. The parents don't like me. It's there's tension in the relationship. I know you always feel you're by yourself in your house. This is the only night I sleep. This is the only night this week I haven't slept on the couch. I hope you know it breaks my heart that I'm the reason you're sleeping alone. He's sorry that they're in a relationship together because maybe if he was somebody else or if she was with somebody else, she could be like her parents like, or that they could make her happier, but she's with him. That's heartbreaking, man. All right. These like tough drums come in.
And I don't wanna go outside. Don't wanna make it home tonight. If it's not you in my arms, I don't wanna carry it on.
That song is so sad. It's sad when the songs are sad, but I understand that music is sad sometimes. Going into Like Slow Disappearing is the name. If this little blurb up here says, if taken in this way, the entire song is the recalling of a trip on LSD with a girl. Through LSD, many truths are revealed, but not always remembered. The letters of each word in the title starts with LSD, like slow disappearing. So that's what this song is about. So let's get right into it. Right into it. That verse 2 is nuts. It's so interesting, especially like obviously drugs and drug influence are a really big part of this album, which I can't really relate to. I gotta be honest with you. I don't really relate to the drug stuff so much. But there's also a lot of nostalgia paired with this album. Verse 2 is entirely just an early night. It was early October. All of the yards were alive with lights. It was something I read in a book that I loved when I was young. I fixed my stare to the screen with a show with a monster that was on the TV. He's just talking about not only the effects of drugs, but also the like nostalgia of what he was seeing during this trip. Was just bringing him back to the days of when he was young. Like his bad trip or his big trip was showing him his childhood, which something psychedelics. I don't know. They just take these really simple sounds that are played on this really pretty guitar, and then they just build an entire world around that just like core sample. Just the guitar and the drums. And I love how these holds happen at the end. They're not fade outs, but they're just, we're gonna let that last note ride. I think I already said everything I needed to say about that one during the song. So we're just gonna hop into potentially my favorite song besides Humming on this entire album. Track 8, getting in home stretch here. Take My Head. Let's just get right into it. I love this song.
It's the world
1, 2, 3.
Cut my brain to hemispheres. I wanna smash my face till there's nothing but ears. I wanna paint my train with a little red stain tonight.
Also, trigger warning. Emotional content, suicide.
Cut my brain to hemispheres. I wanna smash my face till there's nothing but ears. I wanna paint my train with a little red stain tonight. Take my head 'cause it's what I want. I wanna fall asleep with the TV on and let the house burn down till it's gone with me inside.
Damn. For the things that he's saying, this is so, like, energetic. It starts sad. The first lyric is, it's the worst in the summer when those happy songs are on the radio and all the pretty girls out in the perfect weather. And I just want to know, who cares? And then immediately just goes into the chorus. Cut my brain into hemispheres. I want to smash my face until it's nothing but ears. I want to paint my drain with a little red stain tonight.
Not.
And then take my head because it's what I want. I want to fall asleep with the TV on and let the house burn down with me inside. That is some very deep subject matter, and that's the song. It goes. You get verse 1, you get the chorus, you get a very short verse 2, and then you get the chorus 2 more times. Basically, like, this guy is just screaming about wanting to kill himself for 3 minutes. So Genius here says the line "cut my brain into hemispheres" could be referring to a medical procedure that severs the left and right side of the brain, usually for people that have chronic seizures. Very interesting. And then these lines are kind of the lines. I want to fall asleep with the TV on and let the house burn down with me inside. They're puzzling because the artist implies that leaving the TV on and the house burning down are related. However, normally a TV is the least likely appliance to cause a house fire. That is so... Thanks, Genius. Literally. Let's get into the next song. And I did pause a little bit prematurely on Take My Head here because we are going to transition into the next song. We are crossing the threshold into the last act of this song, of this album. Transition from the last song is really heavy. Going from a song with that subject matter and just had the emotion, and then this as the come down. Just letting you marinate on it. Just sit with it. It's just like, damn. And then we're gonna go right into the next song, I Would Hate You If I Could. And now we're going, sorry for pausing, but now we're going from the earlier parts of the album being this love story, this guy's so in love, girl of his dreams, whatever, and then it almost feels like they did this LSD thing together, and then maybe he had a little depression episode, maybe they just broke up because of that whole thing, which led him to Take My Head. And then Threhold is just marinating on this, like, this depression, on this hurt. And now this song is the fallout of that. Of I would hate you if I could. And the opening lyric is, I hear you've been telling all of your friends that you're done with me, like you always knew it wouldn't work out. So you already get the immediate two perspectives from the first line of the first verse and the title of the song, that this is like the dueling perspectives, the dueling narratives of both sides of this relationship that they were in.
I don't wanna waste away another cell on a memory when you're just another meaningless lover. Forget the nights we spent laughing till the morning on your bedroom
again. The days we waste in bed, tangled, the smoke still on your breath, undressed, pinning you up to the wall. I would hate you if I could. Yeah, right back into it.
Forget the nights that we spent laughing till the morning on your bedroom floor, without a thought about your roommate asleep down the hall.
You get that bass. Man, yeah, that sort of outro is even you up on that pedestal. The time will come when you will deconstruct yourself and remake what you are. He's saying though you are so proud, you are who are up on this pedestal. Eventually, you'll have to take a step down, and this says he knows that one day she will destroy herself and try to rebuild herself, and he's hoping one day they will be equals again one day. And the following lyric says, when it does, you'll remember me and the words I spoke, and wonder how you could have strayed so far. So whatever happened in their relationship at a certain point felt better than him, felt higher up than him. They weren't on the same level. They're not equals anymore. And he's saying, one day you will be knocked down from this pedestal that you put yourself on. You will be at your lowest, and you'll think of me and think, how did this happen? It's like the ultimate frig you. We are heading into the last song, and among the lowest streamed. This is the second lowest listener numbers on Spotify. Is the final song of this album, which is crazy to me. This is Intrapersonal. GG's to everyone who made it this far. Oh yeah. Love this little guitar riff they got going on. This is pretty old movie.
I'm tangled up inside a sinking feeling, slipping out of touch with the control. It's all
Let me just let this ride for a minute. This little synth on the out. It's this long, mellow hold. You're at the end. The journey is over. And then she's gone. Oh man, that song is also very sad, because as Genius says here, interpersonal refers to a relationship or actions that take place between two people, while interpersonal refers to a relationship between two people, and intrapersonal refers to one way. As you have interpersonal relationships with celebrities. You know, you might think, oh, I love the celebrity, I know them, but they don't know you. Like they don't give a damn about you, right? And the intrapersonal relationship that he's referring to is his manic depression. And it seems like at one point in this bridge is so nuts. Native delirium, are you a daughter of this new insomnia? My hypochondria wilt me just past the bloom, pull up my deepest roots, and a graceful poison like a wave of a vile blight. That's like, that's a poetry right there. But he questions it. The lyric is my hypochondria question mark. He's questioning his own self-obsession with diagnosing himself with mental illnesses, basically. He's constantly anxious about his mental health, and so he's questioning if he is a hypochondriac because he's becoming obsessive with this. The interpersonal relationship is with this mental illness that he's obsessed with, and that feeling is not reciprocated. Oh man, that is Peripheral Vision, one of my favorite albums. Truly one of my favorite albums. Turnover, excellent band. They have a couple more albums that follow this the same formula that sound very similar. This was their benchmark. They hit this, they found the formula that works for them, and they just kept on keeping on with it. And really, just every song is beautiful and has that unique centerpiece, that guitar. All of them have that really, really melodic, beautiful guitar coming in and setting up. I said the sample at one point. It's just setting up like the tone. It's setting up the foundation of the song, and then they're building all of the other instrumentation around this core guitar piece, which is so good. It's so good. It makes every song feel unique and whole, but still as part of this collection. And that's just what makes it a perfect album to me. It is one of my favorite albums for a reason. I really like this sound. Honestly, it just melds together so well. I mean, you can't complain about an album that goes from one song to the next to the next to the next, that just sounds that just feels coherent, and every single one of them is good. It's a very rare thing.